about 2,500 pounds. That's the best I can do for right now. It's a little over 2,500, so this should be alright. Stretch control 3. Racing soft. Racing soft. I'm not gonna mess with the ride height because honestly, they go by 2 different measurements, and both of them are pretty damn low. And I didn't really lower much, except I think the we'll go to 2.5, and then I lowered this probably about like that. Natural frequency. Did the same thing I usually do with natural frequency. Run it up pretty high. Stiffer on the rear. Pretty stiff in the front. Higher compression in the front. Still soft. Rebound. We had pretty high rebound in the rear, sort of soft on the rebound in the front. Tuned about like that. Camber angle, it was like -3.3 or something. No toe out. In fact, it was towed in about that much. If I'm doing the ratio right, 0.5. Pretty sure that's pretty close. Move that away from my mouth so I'm not breathing into the mic. And then I just tune the rear. Option for the front. Generally, once you go over 1,000 in downforce, your top speed goes down. 10, 40, 30. Acceleration, braking sensitivity was tuned down, of course. Acceleration sensitivity stayed about the same. Initial torque, that's not an option. So I'm not going to touch it. And it was final geared for about 184, I think. We're going to do the same here. Oh, yep, it's a 6-speed. There we go. And 67, I think, is where it was. It was in the 60s, low 60s or something like that. So take it to 68. 88. 90. Cause it's like all of them are around about 20 units apart. To about 30 after third gear, actually. So about 154. 152. 170. Jesus. Trying to gear it the way they had it is just, this is wild. That doesn't even look right. Like 60, or basically 70 to 90 to 120 to 150. It just doesn't look right on the picture, but I mean, maybe it'll perform similarly. Let's title it AC, because it's pretty close, I think, to how it's tuned in Assetto Corsa. Start, and this is a little closer, I think, to the way it looked. Pit for reference. I'm already knowing I'm gonna be faster. I'm just wondering how much faster. Especially now that I've got the right car. It's a 6-speed. That usually means beefier, longer gears. A lot more confident. This is probably something hour that I've been through. Similar performance too. Like how long it's taking it just to get through these gears. Mine. So that was about 7.5 minutes compared to my 8.5 minutes. Actually, I don't even know if I entered the pits. Whoa, what? No way. That's reading 8.5. That's reading about the same. No way. I'm gonna look at it again. What it yeah, I'm gonna look at it again and what it says as far as how long it took on Assetto Corsa, and see if I actually ran an 8-minute lap or if I ran the exact same time that I ran on here, because that'd be pretty crazy to me for the two results to be so similar. I think I ran a minute faster, but let's see. I mean, yeah, if we knock 30 seconds off of the entry into the pit, and then we knock about actually we knock the same amount of time off. We assume it takes both the same amount of time to enter the pit. The first time as it did the second time. And you knock about 30 seconds off for both. It's around 8 minutes, so it'd be like 30 seconds faster, which is still a lot faster. But for the times to be that similar between the wheel and the controller, without me actually crazy because I'm fairly certain there's not much getting better on the controller. I mean, you can, especially in the cockpit is slow compared to the other cameras because you can't look as far. But I guess you can learn your spacing, right? You can learn how far you are from things a lot easier, and obviously you rely on your reflexes, but it's like, as far as using the controller, there's nothing to using the controller. There's no friction to fight against, no force feedback. There's no weird bumps that like toss your controls back and forth. It's all visual cues and vibration, which is really easy. Honestly, it's really easy. Here too, I'm also hugging some of these turns a lot tighter. But like it's definitely instilling my confidence and my ability to use the controls. Like you see how I was like in grass, swerving. That was more due to my trying to throw the controller side to side than to throw the wheel. Overcorrected, which is a difference there in my handling. A lot more nimble on the controller, a lot more agile, just due to the fact, like I said, I don't have to fight any force feedback. I basically just have to just listen for the tires. Drift, tap the barrier. It probably simulates those one or two turns that I messed up on my Assetto Corsa run. Although it seems like I don't mess up that turn on Gran Turismo. I don't know why. Well, no, I do know why I mess it up. It's because on Assetto Corsa I have to fight that wheel all the way through the turn, and I have to try to feel out the balance of the car by how much force feedback I'm getting. So becoming way too fast is a lot easier. And on here, kind of glancing at the speedometer or glancing at your tachometer, or knowing what gear you're knowing the downshift. You can know the downshift for sure, but you still might be too fast for the line you're taking. But you won't know it until you feel it. On this game, you pretty much hear the tires at all times, because I've set it up to where I can hear the tires at all times. I can hear every little screech they make, and that lets me know exactly how tight to turn, or how much I need to slow down really to take the turn. I want to mitigate the chances that I'll slip. You know, I've learned recently that slip is not a bad thing. Slip angle is something that you learn to control and use to your advantage. It's just changing the way I have to drive. Like I said, I was like trying to be faster, but I wasn't really using my slip angle or anything like that to get around these curves. Well, that's just reflexes and trying to control that grip level. Just trying to have max grip and be able to accelerate out of every turn. I didn't want to do too much rotating or anything like that because of how how tight some of these turns are, and how hard it is to actually be fast on this track. I slowed down a whole lot more than I really needed to for some of these. Like, there are at least 2 or 3 of these turns I didn't really slow down for at all. Does slow down for. That one I think was one where I legitimately like, or I could have taken that one faster. I can't feel that ridge at all, so of course I can't feel anything. I fling myself out of it every time. Into the straight. Look at that person. Interesting though that I got in the same vehicle at a similar time, even if that vehicle is more powerful. I'll take a quick look, and entering at 8:27. Yep, it's about 30 seconds. Pit in and pit out, so it's about 8 minutes. 39 seconds faster, but also like a whole 30 seconds slower, I think. I wonder if it says it, like how fast it is. It doesn't, because it didn't record a time. That's wild though. That's wild though. Genuinely curious about that. What they say the torque was on that 364. I'm gonna look at the I'm gonna look at the Group 4 and see what's it gonna give me. It's gonna give me a car I already have. It always does. Yeah, I already have the Focus RS. Or Focus ST. I already have it. It hasn't given me a new car yet. It hasn't given me a new car in like months. We're gonna save though. I'm gonna go look at. Oops. Garage car. 2522. Okay, weighs a little less powerful. Weighs a little more, just a tiny bit more powerful on the horsepower. How about torque? Show me that. Max torque. 377 at 6,000. 364 at 6,000. So this thing has less torque, but more power. Even though it's barely any more horsepower. I guess that'd be probably why I had a slower time. Less torque, but also it has less torque than the version of the car in. It said, of course, if I just walk right over to my computer, it said this version of the car is making 500 horsepower, 500 newton meters. So but it looks more like 480 Okay, so let's do 500. Let's see what RPM. At about 7,000 RPM. And about 500 Newton meters. At about 4,000 RPM. Hold on. Let me see if I can get that. And I'll run one more lap. 501. Okay. Yeah, there's no getting that torque to that level. You can get the power similar, but you can't get that torque. And even then, I was still really fast in comparison. What happens if I take this to... Can I take this to 500? Not really. Yeah, not really. But I can get it really close and it doesn't even approach that kind of torque. I mean, it also peaks at about 4,500. Or no, it's maybe at like 5,000 RPMs. The same curve on the GT3. It's more flat, but it still peaks much later on, like maybe at like 6,000. Yeah, these are just very different specs. You can get it to perform similarly, but not exactly the same. And my times are faster for sure, even though these are less powerful versions of the car. Perhaps I'm driving too fast on a Assetto Corsa. Maybe that's the thing. Definitely if you go too fast, you can hurt your times. Sliding around, barely able to grip anything. Which is kind of oxymoronic. Because you want to keep going at your fastest. It's weird. Still kind of figuring out how to be efficient in that way. Yeah, but there's that.